Hi, and welcome to my Konmari journey, where I'm working through the life-changing magic of tidying up by Mari Kondo. Today I'm being joined by Kiwi, who's my green sheet runner. We are working through the kimono, or the miscellaneous section of this challenge, and I am on the hobby category. So I'm going to be kind of subdividing this category into a few more manageable pieces, because I have an entire room dedicated to crafting and hobbies. So I wanted to do it kind of in a more purposeful, organized way. So the first section, I'm going to be going through scrapbooking. Then I'm going to be going through my sewing materials. I will be doing patterns, and then I'll do fabrics and notions, and then I will do tools and other supplies. So those are going to be my three sewing categories. And then lastly is going to be other hobby supply materials, such as my knitting and embroidery materials. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and get out all of my scrapbooking supplies, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are all of my scrapbooking supplies. Most of them were on the floor in this closet, so that wasn't very exciting. I didn't really show you that when they were put away. But I have this drawer that has my inks and most of my stamps. And then I have this huge wheelie cart, which is full of, this is mostly equipment. Oops. And that one big plastic container has paper, and there's all kind of little side zippy pouches, which are full of more supplies and equipment. I used to go to these scrapbooking parties once a month with two of my girlfriends, and so all of my scrapbooking stuff had to be portable. I didn't do much of it at home. And then I kind of fell off that. The rest of my friends kind of did too. We got busy, and so I haven't used a lot of this in a while, although I would like to get back into scrapbooking, so I'm sure I'll find some surprises. This is the case that I made for my Cricut, and it has my Cricut cartridges in there. See? My Cricut's in there. And this is another case of scrapbooking. So we have some chipboard letters. These letters came with this holder, and then a whole bunch of pockets, more little supplies, paper thinning thingies, replacement blades for my cutters, stickers, and then the rest of this is all paper. So I'm going to go ahead and start unloading some of this stuff. It's kind of more than I realized, and I'm sure once I start unpacking these containers, it's going to explode everywhere. So I'm just going to kind of check in at various points, because I really don't have the space to lay out all of this stuff. I really don't want to do it on the floor. So I thought I would start with stickers and kind of other embellishment things. Since they were kind of mostly centrally located together, I'm sure I will come across more of these things as I go along, but I kind of just wanted to show you the mass of things I have. I have a lot of Disney stickers, because we've been to Disney a couple times. I did some Disney scrapbooks. I have a variety of letters, some stickers I bought that were just cute, just a whole variety. Oh, this is like empty. I don't know. These are little grommets, eyelets, things, little paper flowers. These are some chipboard letters. Another little accessory kit. The company that I used to purchase a lot of things from is close to my heart, so you're probably going to see a lot of these products floating around. But I also did shop at like Joann's and Hobby Lobby and other places as well. So I'm going to go ahead and sort through this and see what I want to keep. Okay, so this is what I am left with. This is the keep pile. It's not super organized right now, but those are the things I'm going to keep. This is a trash pile. I had some empty sticker bags, and these are just 2 sets of letters that are kind of mostly used up. And this is the pile to donate. Alright, so this is my paper stash. Yeah, I have a lot of papers. So now I get to sort through all of these papers. These are mostly kits. These ones in the little plastic baggies are close to my heart ones. This is a box full of like random papers and scraps. Here's some extra pages, more extra pages, and some scrapbook pages that are in process. And then these are just some solid colored papers. Yeah, and my little Once Upon a Time stacking. So I am going to go through these. So here's the final damage. This whole pile is going. Pretty much everything that was in that clear plastic container is going. I don't know why I kept any of it. That's where the stuff got shoved that I didn't really enjoy. Then I have a couple of empty or almost empty. These are just trash. I had some paper packs that I had bought multiples of, so I combined those. These are keeping, and now all of my paper fits in this container. So that's super awesome. So here are the rest of the things that we're hiding in this great big giant black organizer. So over here, these are pens which I purchased to do journaling in my scrapbooks. However, they're not archival, so I'm going to get rid of them. I actually have just ordered a new set of pens, lots of colors. They're going to be archival, so that's going to be great, so I don't need to keep those. This is a little drafting kit that my husband had in school, and I use it for scrapbooking. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. These are some Cricut tools. Keep those. Whoops, that's paper. We already went through that, but that's keeping. I have some tape refills, my tape dispenser. This here's a little distressing kit. We'll keep that. I have 2 things of glitter. These were things that were given to me. These were not things that I purchased. I'm not really a big glitter person. I hate how long it takes for these things to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and let go of those. My paper cutter I'm going to keep. See, here's another Cricut tool. I need to keep that. This is another little distresser. I don't feel like it works as well as the block, so I'm going to go ahead and part with that. Cap to who knows what. Don't need it. These are replacement blades for my paper cutter, so we'll keep those. Stamping block. Don't know why I have that. That's stamping supplies. Photos, I'm going to go ahead and put these aside for the sentimental section, and we'll see which of these are ones that I actually think I'm going to scrapbook and which are ones that need to go somewhere else or do something else. Okay, ribbons and things. So these are close to my heart. I'll keep them. These are also close to my heart. I keep them. And the rest of this business I do not want. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Going, staying. So this is all of my stamps and stamping supplies and inks and things. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so starting with stamps, all these ones that come in these handy little square organizers. These are the close to my heart stamp sets, and yeah, so let's go through those real quick. That's a card making one, little mail stamp. These are some cute little corner doodies. Peacocks, I have the matching paper for that. Halloween, I have the matching paper for that. Christmas, have the matching paper. Card one with some flowers. There's a little bee. There's an alphabet. This is a Christmas set. These are little girly, what is it called? Cameos. Houses. Another kind of home themed set. Photography. And this one is sewing. So I know for a fact that I love all of those. And look, Maria touched them. Joy. Okay, now this is my non-close to my heart stamps. So here's an alphabet. I really like this one. This is another alphabet. I've never really liked it. I think it's kind of a little silly, not very me, so that's gonna go. Here's some little flourishes. Those are cute. I'll keep them. Flowers, we'll keep those. This is a little calendar set, and I'm mostly keeping it for the months, for doing dates. That will be really great. And I have this last little guy. This is a wedding set. I'm married. I've been married for a while. I've done my wedding scrapbook. I don't think I'll be doing any more weddings in a while, so we're going to let go of that one. And the chandelier, why not? Keep that. Okay, I don't even know what some of these little things are. Practice pieces. I don't know. And there's another little practice piece. These are some paper flowers. Cape. And then lastly, this has some little things. I used that to make a card. These little press-ons. I think I'll keep the press-ons. They're kind of cute. But I'm going to get rid of these little extras from making cards because that event's way over. This is my stamp cleaner. We'll keep that. Okay, what do we have in here? We have 2 sponges. Those are still good. This one looks pretty dead. This is my stamp cleaning spray. These are more little spongy thingies. I have some acrylic blocks for my stamps. Those. Ooh, look at that. That's hanging out here. I just have a ruler. This is a water brush, and then a couple of writing supplies, and another thing of glue. So we're going to keep that. So, oh, and then my inks. These are my inks. They're all my close to my heart inks. They match the papers I have. And I have actually been using some of these inks recently, so they are still in good condition, so we are going to keep those. Yeah, I totally love all my stamps. Okay, so I kind of wanted to show you guys the final product. I was able to fit everything in this one larger organizer, so I'm going to get rid of the smaller organizer, including all the chipboard letters that it came with, because I almost never use these. I hate the colors that they are, and it's a pain in the butt to cover them. So yeah, that's going to be donated. Focus, focus. There we go. Here's my stamp setup. It's pretty much the same as it was before. It's really not a great organizer. I would love to be able to stack these vertically instead of horizontally, but I do not have a kind of storage for that right now. So this is where they're going to sit for now. I'll have to ponder and see if there's a better storage method. And then I have some of my other supplies for that still out here because I do, I'm getting into Bible journaling, and I do use my stamps for that as well. Now here is my scrapbooking bag. In this outer pouch I have stickers. Next level up I have more embellishments. I have Disney stickers here. Here's some little journaling pieces, the flowers, and the little those little stickers, chipboards. These are Brad's and such. Then I have, these are some flowers, and then these are my little 3D stickers to make things poofy. I fit most of my close to my heart paper in this square box, and I actually want to keep this box because it really helps the rest of the paper behind it stay up straight and not kind of sag on the bottom and get bent up. Otherwise I would probably be letting that go. And then there's the rest of my paper. And then back here I have paper, Cricut things, and my cutter. Those were pretty much all the things that were back there originally. Over here, this is for glue. These are the replacement blades for my paper cutter. Up here, what did I put up here? Oh, that's my distressing kit. Sorry, this is hard to wrangle one-handed. And then over here, wherever the zipper is, I have the few ribbons that I decided to keep. So that is my scrapbooking stuff. And I realized I never showed you guys my Cricut. So here's my Cricut. That's a bag I made for it. These are the cutting mats. I actually think I'm going to pitch the old one because it looks really gross. And I have a new one anyways. And I just have 4 Cricut cartridges. When I used to do the scrapbooking parties, a whole bunch of us had Cricut, so we would share cartridges. So kind of thought I had more than this, but I guess not. And I'm going to be keeping all of them. I get 2 alphabets, a bird set, and a cat set. Because I love cute animals. And here's the grand sum total of things leaving. 1 organizer. Giant stack of paper. This is a small bag of, stickers and stuff that are still usable, that haven't been used. And then a giant bag of trash, which is mostly little scraps of paper that I have no idea why I was keeping. Okay, so that's it for my scrapbooking supplies. I am super excited about the amount of stuff I was able to get rid of. I'm really glad that I was able to kind of pare down to just 1 organizer and then the little drawer for my stamps. Feels really good. Like I said, I've really kind of backed down a lot on the amount of scrapbooking I do, so I really didn't need all of that stuff just hanging out. The scrapbooks themselves I'm going to go through in the sentimental portion since they have pictures, so I thought that would probably be the best place to go through those. And I don't have kind of any extra like scrapbook albums that are empty or anything like that. So that's everything I have. Next up, we're gonna start going into the sewing supplies, which is a lot. I have a lot of sewing supplies, so